longer a passing trend, but instead being eco-friendly and encouraging sustainable living is fast becoming a growing trend. We on Luxe Interiors believe it's the need of the hour and can easily be incorporated in our homes in a big or in a small way.
But why we fuss over sustainable or eco-friendly? Let's give you a background. Research from 2013 shows that India generated 50 million tons of construction waste in that year.
We have to think about how we can use some of the material which are presently considered like waste. For example, fly ash, which is generated out of power plants, can be used in making building blocks, walls, even as paver blocks for our roads.
Sustainability is all about reducing your carbon footprint on the environment. This can be done in a few simple ways.
The greenest way to live is to be able to use much less of man-made technologies, much less of high-tech, and be able to live within a space that is creating very little stress on the environment. Sustainability has become very fashionable now, but the thing is, in India we've had architects who've been thinking about sustainability and building homes that are low cost, low tech for many years. For instance, the late architect Laurie Baker,
nicknamed the Gandhi of architecture, Laurie Baker used perforated brick screens which allowed natural air to flow into the interiors of the house, keeping it cool. Simplicity and local craftsmanship are his philosophy. Keeping the legacy of his work alive and giving it his unique stamp, today is Laurie Baker's prodigy, Benny Curecos. Internationally, it's Frank Lloyd Wright who is considered as the father of green architecture. His ideals of organic architecture, being a philosophy and not a style, have influenced many architects who practice green construction. Award-winning architect Renzo Piano's work proves that sustainable architecture can be as imaginative as conventional constructions. You can see it in the PORTO ANTIGO, the Shard and the California Academy of Sciences. So how can you do your bit? We'll give you ideas on the show today. You will be introduced to ingenious executions of the green concept, sustainable homes by the country's foremost architects, products so stylish that you will want to go green right away, and when in doubt, turn to our list of India's practicing eco-friendly and sustainable living architects and designers.
Knowing how to use nature to your advantage, coupled by an ingenious design plan, is all you need to make a space green. Today we take you to a home designed by architects Sonali and Manit Rastogi, who are known for their work on sustainability.
Founded by Sonali and Manit Rastogi, Morphogenesis is an association of architects, designers and environmentalists. While their motto is ecological and innovative building design, they work hard to prove that green design is as beautiful as any other. Their own home is a great example.
I really want to share this house with you because I'm very proud of the fact that this is a very environmentally consciously designed home. I believe we consume like 1/3 the energy that a home this size would be consuming.
If you're a supporter of green living for a greener planet but didn't know how to go about it, you can make the most of Sonali's expertise. First, use natural light to your advantage by choosing the direction your home faces.
This house is north facing in that direction and east facing in that direction. Now north gives us a very soft diffused light and very little heat, and east gives us beautiful morning light throughout the year.
So it's not just the people but even the plants and the trees of a front yard that gain from the benefits of the morning sun. At the Rastogi residence, the greenery is not just outside the home but brought within it too with these palm trees. These are good indoor plants, provide oxygen and can also survive with lesser sunlight.
People often say, okay, it gives you oxygen, but what do you do about the carbon dioxide that all plants release? So there is a vent on top which has a regular domestic size exhaust fan, and what it does have is a small sensor. So when there is carbon dioxide built up, the exhaust fan automatically opens up.
If you do not have space for a garden in your home, open your world to the outside with floor-to-ceiling glass walls. Not only will your house feel more open, it will also look spacious, and the best part, the noise from the outside will be substantially reduced.
The glass itself is sandwich glass laminated together, and it has layers of PVB film and has a soft low emissivity coating on it. It sounds like a lot of jargon, but what that does is that it reduces heat gain. It brings in a very soft tempered quality of light. As you notice, there are no curtains. We don't require those even in the hottest time in June in midday.
The upper level of the house is also planned to keep temperatures at a moderate always. Sonali uses the double wall and roof technique here.
This essentially means there's one roof, then there's an air gap, and there's another roof. Similarly, it means there's one wall, there's an air gap, and there's another wall. So the reason this technique is used on the western side as well as the roof is this is where a house has, or any building actually, has maximum heat gain. Now, normally you would gain heat through a wall which would just permeate into the building. So the heat gets trapped in there. At night when it's cooler outside, it gets radiated back out.
Apart from using natural light to the fullest, this home also uses organic, non-toxic paints, renewable wood and naturally available stones for its flooring. One of its most interesting features, however, is a swimming pool on the terrace.
It's an entirely east-facing 20-meter long pool. So when the sun comes up, we get really nice morning sun to swim by. But by 12 noon, it's gone over to the other side. So that really strong part of the afternoon, the pool starts to get shaded. And the next time we are likely to swim is in the evening after work. By that time, the sun has gone down to the western side, which is again the house shields the pool.
What the pool also does is protect the house below from the intense heat in the afternoons. And so if you have a house in a location with extreme temperatures, construction techniques like this will help you beat the heat and live a comfortable life.
A green space or a garden always brings about with it positivity. Now imagine you don't need to tend to your garden but instead water it only once in a while. Sounds like a dream? Well, it's called terrarium and this is how you can get it.
What is a terrarium? It's an ornamental miniature forest, quite like an aquarium that uses glass or any other transparent container, and it's perfect for an indoor setting. While terrariums can be open to the atmosphere, closed terrariums are entire ecosystems in themselves and need to be opened just occasionally for maintenance. So if you have limited space for a garden, or if you're not one for a daily ritual with plants, a terrarium is what you could get. Preeti and Shailaja of Earth Bowl, a terrarium making company, show you how to build one. The first step is to choose a container shape and indoor plants that you like.
Some of the indoor plants that you could use would be, say, phytonias like the one you see here in the fish bowl, and they come in beautiful either creamish white vein, which you can see in this particular fish bowl. They come in light pink veins, they come in dark pink veins. You can also use simple spider plants.
The first step in making a terrarium is to layer it with pebbles of gravel, after which you add a layer of soil.
The reason for using pebbles initially is to ensure that the excess water is drained out when you water the terrarium. Otherwise, the roots will start rotting and the plant will just die.
Once you have the base ready, you can go ahead and pot the plant. Some cleaning, some watering, and now the fun part.
You can personalize it by adding, say, shells of various colors, textures, shapes, or using ceramic figures.
It's ready, but it's important to let the water dry off from the plants before putting the lid on it. Now place it in any corner and see the difference it brings to your home.
It's beautiful accessories and furniture that convert a bare shell into a home. We've searched high and low and curated a list of must-haves from across the country. Ideas that are not only environmentally friendly but also beautiful.
We've divided our finds into convenient categories for you. Let's start with the furniture. Any good seating arrangement must have a comfortable chair and a table. Brand Studio Alaya from Uttarakhand has tables and chairs so unique you can't ignore them. Opt for this bent semicircular table with a lounge chair to match. It's made of bamboo that's known to be sustainable as it regenerates faster than other trees. Tailoring waste, old tires, cane, bamboo scrap and other gently rejected material are treated as valuables by the brand aptly known as a retirement plan. After all, the rubber tiles form the skeleton of quite a few of their tables and poofs. Most of us have seen or at least heard of paper mache, where paper is treated to produce various products. It can be surprisingly strong too. Take for example these stools or tables from Salvaterra. Sit, jump, exercise on them and they won't give away. They come in a quirkier style too, complete with legs that wear shoes. Ask Brand 5 Factory for specific shoes and they'll custom make it for you. These also use fruit glue, natural color and non-toxic varnishes. Another offering from Pulp Factory are their storage racks, which are also made of paper mache and bamboo. Let's move on to the lighting. Lighting can smell nice too, don't believe us? Get this product by ELENA, which is made of beeswax and dried flowers. As the lamp is illuminated, it spreads the healing fragrance of beeswax. Back to bamboo, which is a hero among sustainable materials, this lamp from Studio Alaya makes a simple idea look exquisite. When it comes to accent pieces for your home, this horse nailed together with pieces of driftwood is a great way of creating a focal point in your living room. Driftwood is marine debris from trees, shipwreck and other wood that gets washed on the shore. And finally, there are some plates and bowls that caught our eye. Give those newspaper printed paper mache bowls a miss this time and opt for these block colored bowls. Bright or glamorous, these are both options. But if you would like to go Indian with these, Good Earth has versions with beautiful Indian prints and motifs on them. While you can't eat the regular Indian curry in this, you can definitely use them to serve dry finger foods while creating a statement. Get any of these products and accessories for your home and watch your guests get surprised when you tell them they are indeed eco-friendly.
There's more to the story on green living when we come back.